What's going on, YouTube? It's Donnie all day. I am bringing you something today. Whoa, it's one of those better than your buddy's knives. This thing is freaking sweet. I was stoked when I got a chance to go over one of these because, well, I mean, it's just crazy beautiful. I really hope you can see all the texturing, that knurled texturing inside the titanium grip, because this thing is super dope. So let's go over this. This is obviously Artisan Cutlery. Obviously, as you can see, it's called a Satyr. Obviously, as you can see, it's freaking beautiful. What you can't see, what it's made of, I was going to say, but I already told you titanium. But we're talking about a blade length of 3.35 inches. We're talking about a 3.2 millimeter blade. We're talking about a sand polish finish. We're talking about a gorgeous flat grind. We have S90V steel, the get it done and keep getting it done blade steel. We're looking at a Rockwell of 5961. It is a gorgeous drop point with an overall length of 7.76 inches, and a closed length, a very gratuitous closed length of 4.41 inches on a great frame lock. It is obviously titanium in the handle. The clip, I believe, is titanium. The ceramic, the pivot is ceramic barium. We created a new word today because this knife is so good you can't use regular English words. Ceramic ball bearings. The thing is fantastic. It's fantastic. Design-wise, A+. You have a really nice finger choil giving you a very, very good thumb grip for that top hold. You have just enough jimping to let you know this is the spot you're going to get your best grip. Because it's rounded this way, it's going to snug into this part of your hand, especially when you choke that cutting grip, that top grip. Holy smokes, it feels good. The pocket clip itself is very, very nice, very well contoured. I think it's beautiful. It really fits the sweep of the knife. And if you look, I'm trying to show you from this side. Look at this. It's magic. So, and then right here where it sweeps up, it almost matches that shape of the choil, which is really, really sweet. The action on this thing is just superb. It is snap, crackle, pop. Wonderful. Wunderbot. It is just really nice. You could see that it's got like little what do you call it, fingerprints on it, because I've been playing with this thing. I really like it. I have cut nothing with it yet. Let's see. You know what? We don't even have any lights on. I got so excited to do this. I'm showing it to you in the dark. But you could still see it. You could still see it. I mean, this knife shines in the dark. This is a beauty. Golly, I like this. Ah, man, that's nice. All right, so how is the edge? Well, ask all this missing hair. I'm just going straight down. Oh, I just dumped it right. Oh, of course I did. Well, I dumped it right on top of itself, so it should be still there. But look at this. I don't know if you guys are watching. Like, I'm just shaving an entire patch. And if you don't believe me, I mean, here's all the hair. I mean, it's literally just, I'm shaving a stripe, like reverse mohawk. Yeah, I haven't had a blade come from them that was not sharp like this. I mean, even like the stuff that I use constantly, like this pyrite, and it's in my bathroom because I just had it in my pocket. I almost said Tetris. I just lost the word because I'm so engulfed in this. But my other one, one of the other ones that I carry all the time, it was in my pocket yesterday, and I took it out and put it in the bathroom. So this thing is sweet. This is sweet. Super sharp, super ready to go. Let's go cut with it. Come on. Tigress, not Tetris. Dumb. Just came to my head. All right, so we got a little sunlight right now. It is... Man, it is just beautiful. Look at the texturing. This knife is sweet, man. So I have to say, it does feel really good in the hand. It does have a logo on it. Let's see if we can, I know it's going to be backwards, but if we can get it right there, you can see, I'm not sure, I can't really tell out here because I'm staring into the sun. It could be a designer's mark. But there's the company mark right there, hidden very, very nicely. Artisan Cutlery. I'm going to put the link down below so you can check this thing out. It's really early in the morning, so we don't have like sun hitting us everywhere because the sun's not completely up yet, but we have enough. We haven't. It's more than the no light in the room that I started showing you. All right, so let's do some 4-foot gravity drops. We'll check that tip bite. Boop. Not so bad on the gravity drop. Boop. That's actually pretty good. Do a couple hard downwards. Bam. Oh yeah, that's the bite. Bam. That is a bite. Look at that. You can actually see the line where it went into. Really, really nice. Did anything damage in there? Nope, it's still cracking, snapping, popping open. Let's try a nylon rope cut on a push cut, and a sharp knife will always give you a push cut. If you have to saw, then work on your edge. Work on your edge, because this one doesn't need that kind of work. Let's see, let's go 2 layers. Just no problem. It's nice. It's just really, really nice. I like it. This is going to be, well, it's definitely in my pocket today. This is going to be my EDC, but this is going very quickly into my my regular rotation. This thing feels really good in the hand, especially with the big, massive hands. This thing is good. So if you have even smaller hands, I can't imagine how much more, even more comfortable it's going to be for somebody with smaller hands than my own. Just absolutely sweet. You got the rubber nylon fuel hose, and it's just super slicey, super dicey. No problemo. Gosh, this thing, it is really, really nice in the hand. Let's see. We got this leather saddle bag. Golly. I want to make sure you guys can actually see what's happening here. Look at this. Did you see how thin that slice was? It's like feather sticking leather. Look at that. That is so nice. So nice. It really feels good getting around the hand because of all this knurled action. I can do a double pinch. So where I'm going here, and it never leaves that part of the grip. You know what I mean? It's really, really nice. I like it. I really, really like it. Let's see how it does on the plastic netting. It does have a spacer. I believe that's titanium frame spacer, which gives it a really solid feel in the rear, and it keeps it from twisting in the hand, and it keeps this from kind of caving in and bending and whatnot. So that's very, very nice. Plastic netting time. Easy money. Wow. Wow. This thing butchers so many blades. It's just funny how some are just born to go through it. Oh, the double. That was probably the nicest double cut I've ever had on a knife going through. Usually the double cut, it gets stuck a little before it tears. That was just right. Now you're going to get those questions. Yeah, but D-Bat, is it good for self-defense? Well, let's see. Take it out of your pocket. It's open. It's sharp. It's pointy. Yeah. A handful of dirt is good for self-defense. If you can't defend yourself with this, don't leave the house. That's not what it's made for. It's not what it's designed for. It's designed to be an EDC. This isn't a camp knife. This isn't a hunting knife. This is, anything crazy. This isn't your send it out to Mars and fight aliens knife. This is your EDC. This is your well-rounded, in and out of the pocket, cut what you need to cut, open whatever package you need to open. If you got a steak and you don't have a knife, this is going to do it. It's just a well-rounded, do-it-all blade. So then why, D-Bad, are we going to feather stick? Why are we going to make kindling if that's not what it's for? Because if you are out, and let's say you went for a hike and you found some terrible weather, or you got lost in the woods and you only have one knife on you, and that happened to be your pocket knife, you want to make sure that you can still survive with it. So that's why we do the things like this. All right, so let's see. So kindling, because we got to make fire. You got to make fire to survive. Right there, I'm in a huge knot. You can see it all twisted. So we're just going to try and go through the knot. Look at that. Look at that. Straight through, nice and easy. No wiggling, no wobbling, no movement. It closes, it stays closed, it opens, it stays open. Ta-da! This thing is just really, really nice in the hand. Really nice, and I probably said that before. I'll probably say it again. Did you guys know this is really nice in the hand? So let's, edge geometry. Edge geometry. This thing is so nice. Yeah, it's not a camp blade at all, but I'll tell you what, you're not going to be pissed if this is the knife you ended up in your pocket with when you went on that hike and you got lost and you needed the feather stick so you can start a fire. You're not going to be mad at all about that. That is beautiful. I don't know, man. I'm trying to think of, you know, as a designer especially, I'm trying to think of something I could say that I would have done different. I'm trying to think of maybe a little flaw in the design where I said, ooh, they could have done that a little better. But this thing is right on, man. Even with this little slot, right? It's a slot to, you know, it's a pinch slot. So you put your finger and your thumb in there and you could do that. You could probably even hold it this way and open. But another thing it's good for, and a lot of people never realize, and I don't know if I have any over here, but we're going to check, is wire bending. Let's say you own some kind of ranch or farmland, and I do have some, it's tucked away in all this crap. You have fencing, like wire fencing, that critters can get in and out of. You can use this little slot, trying to find a piece of the wire that's sticking out, to bend your wire. Here we go. To, let's say, like mend a fence. There's a piece right here. The problem is, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it. So I'm going to take my slot right here and I'm going to stick it into the wire right here. And now I'm just going to twist. And just like that, I'm twisting wire. So you can use your hands on thin, like chicken wire like that, and try to get it, but it's painful to the hand, right? Your hand's not made for that. Taking a piece of steel like this, putting a piece of wire in there, and then just twisting it around and doing it while it's closed so you don't damage here. On chicken wire, stuff like that, that's all day easy. But it's a good way, especially if you own some kind of chicken wire fence barrier, things like that, to keep, you know, like if your neighbors have cows or you have cows, you don't want them getting out. It's a good way to quickly mend a fence, or if you have a piece of wire to tie a piece of fence together, you put that, and all you're doing is twisting it like an alligator tie, and the knife is good. So this is just all around nice. This is all around nice. I think they even have deals going on their website. I know if you go on the website, a banner will pop up and it has this, and I think you can get them 10% off, I think. So that's something to look forward to and look into. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the link to this knife directly, but also just the link to their page so you can see it all. And I advise you to go to the actual page link and look at the banners, because they always have some kind of either information or deals popping up on these banners that go across the screen, or like on the screen. So check it out. This is the Satyr Artisan Cutlery. Whew. Baby, this thing is so nice. All right, so that's it for this one. I am Donnie B all day. Until next knife.